Hi, Harriet. Thank you very much for being here today.
It's a pleasure.
As an investor and a collector of NFTs, can you share some key insights about the current state and the future potential of the NFT market?
Sure. So I think I see myself less of an investor in NFTs and more of a collector. And why I say that is because I think NFTs really, and if we can move away from maybe even calling them NFTs, like things like digital art, is something that I have a strong passion for. And digital art, NFTs are essentially just the wrapper or the medium for that art. But really, I see myself as a collector because it's not about the speculative value of those things. It's more about buying things or purchasing things and owning things that you just enjoy and you like and that represent you as an individual. And so when I collect NFTs, I'm really thinking about what does this represent in me. And so an example of some of the things that I've collected, I love playing golf. And so I've bought an NFT golf membership to an incredible community called Links. I've collected NFTs, from conferences and events that I've been to as sort of memories. I've collected digital art. I like, generative art and glitch art. So I've collected those specific types of art because that's meaningful to me and it's something that I think I will enjoy for many years. And so I think, when we talk about where the NFT market is going, NFTs span a number of different use cases from membership, utility, from art, from access. And I think there's a lot of different innovations and opportunities that can come out of that. And I don't think it's to do with the price of those things or the speculative nature of those things. I think it's to do with what people ultimately will find useful to them.
And do you have any favorite NFT projects that you'd like to share, something you'd like to point out?
I think I mentioned one, which was like Links now, which essentially they've just opened this up to be broader than just a Web3 initiative. But through Links now, I found a community. So I meet a lot of other golfers in my area and we, can play golf together. We do things called link ups. And that's a really inspiring project to be a part of. And recently they've just bought a golf course in Scotland. So there's a lot of utility. It's one of the few projects that I've seen where they've actually delivered on the promises that they've made. So I love that one. And that really, speaks to my passion.
And how do you respond to critics that argue that Web3 technologies are still too unproven, too experimental to be adopted to mainstream businesses?
Quite frankly, I don't argue with them. I somewhat agree, and that's not to say I don't believe in Web3. I clearly do. I'm very passionate about decentralized technology, but what it means is that I think we are in an experimental disruptive phase. And that's a beautiful phase to be in. It's a point where we can experiment, create, and innovate new technology, and hope that then becomes adopted if it is useful. Right? People will vote with their feet as to what they want to use. And when I talk to businesses, I kind of say, look, Web3 is an arena to experiment and innovate in, and so I think it's not about disrupting your entire business model, but rather in parallel to the business you're already operating. Experiment with some of the features of Web3 and see if there are new business opportunities that can come out of that, and take those steps towards being more decentralized and part of Web3.
And now I have a quick round of this or that questions for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
DeFi or NFTs?
DeFi.
The digital gaming or physical board games?
Digital gaming.
And Twitter or LinkedIn?
Twitter.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Harriet. Enjoy
Super.
the rest of your day.
Thank you.